Hello everyone and welcome to my bold and the beautiful 24. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. The bold and the beautiful secrets and threats Sheila's disturbing visit to Luna over Tom and Hollis. The bold and the beautiful spoilers and updates reveal Luna Nozoa, Lisa Yamada, finds herself confined within the cold walls of a prison cell. Her misdeeds finally brought to light. The weight of boredom, loneliness, and despair hangs heavily on her, but the prospect of a surprise visitor might just bring a glimmer of joy to her otherwise bleak existence. It would be a significant oversight if we didn't witness Luna engaging with others in the visiting area now that she's incarcerated. If Luna hears about an unexpected visitor, she might think it's Poppy Nozoa, Romy Park, coming to see her. However, the real excitement would come from a confrontation with Sheila Sharp, Kimberlyn Brown. Sheila is perhaps the only character capable of matching Luna's intensity and instilling genuine fear in her. Despite having some past conflicts with Tom's star, Clint Howard, when he began probing into her history, they eventually found common ground. By the time of Tom's death, Sheila and he had established a solid rapport. Viewers will undoubtedly remember Tom's significant contribution when he provided Deacon Sharp, Sean Cannon, and John Finnegan, Tanner Novlan, with the vital clue that led to Sheila's rescue from her entrapment. The fact that Tom performed Sheila and Deacon's marriage established he had a unique connection with her. Furthermore, Sheila's partnership with Paul Hollis Hollister, Hollis DeLue Chambers, highlights his loyalty as a friend to Deacon. Should Sheila decide to pay Luna a visit, Deacon's emotional turmoil could heavily influence her actions. Although Sheila is familiar with cunning plans, she has a zero-tolerance policy for anyone who harms her loved ones. Luna's choices have inflicted significant suffering on Deacon, and let's not forget that Sheila was subjected to intense questioning and faced numerous unfounded allegations. The traumatic experience of Steffi Forrester's Jacqueline McDinswood kidnapping could resurface, especially if Sheila is furious about the hardships John Finnegan, Tanner Novlan, endured. With Luna disrupting Sheila and Deacon's lives in profound ways, it's likely that Sheila will express her anger. One can easily envision Sheila delivering a chilling warning to Luna in the upcoming episodes, suggesting that Luna should pray she remains behind bars as her only refuge for now. Should Luna find a way to break free or evade capture, Sheila could foresee that the outcome may not be in her favor. Luna Carter stood by the glass windows of Forrester Creations, gazing out at the breathtaking view of Los Angeles, her thoughts swirling like the clouds gathering in the distance. She had come a long way from her small-town upbringing, and landing a job at one of the most prestigious fashion houses in the world was a dream come true. Yet today, her heart wasn't brimming with the usual excitement of the industry's glamorous demands. It was troubled by secrets and threats she wished she could ignore. The building hummed with life, bustling designers and models in a constant rush, oblivious to the weight Luna carried on her shoulders. She had met Thomas Forrester months ago, and their connection had been instant. His charm, his creativity, it had been magnetic, drawing her into his orbit. But Luna had also grown close to Hollis, the handsome bartender who had become an unexpected source of comfort. Torn between two very different men, she now found herself at the heart of a storm brewing just beneath the surface. But none of that compared to the darkness about to walk through the doors. The sound of heels clicking on the polished floor snapped Luna out of her reverie. She turned, and her stomach lurched. Standing before her, with a smile that could send chills down anyone's spine, was Sheila Carter. The infamous Sheila Carter, the woman who had terrorized the Forrester family for years. Her presence was enough to make anyone in the room uneasy, but what was she doing here? And why was she looking directly at Luna? Luna's pulse quickened. She had heard the stories about Sheila, about her manipulation, her obsession with the Forresters, and her ability to ruin lives without a second thought. The last person Luna wanted to be alone with was Sheila, but there she was, blocking her only escape route. Well, Sheila purred, her voice low and dangerously sweet. You must be Luna. I've heard quite a bit about you. Luna swallowed hard, her mind racing. What could Sheila possibly want with her? She forced herself to remain calm. though every fiber of her being screamed for her to run. I'm not sure what you've heard, but I don't know anything that would interest you," Luna replied, her voice faltering slightly. Sheila's smile widened, but her eyes remained cold. "Oh, I think you do. You see, my dear, you're caught in the middle of something far bigger than you realize. Thomas, Hollis, they're both involved in something dangerous, and you, unfortunately, are standing in the crossfire." Luna's heart sank. She had sensed that something was off lately, especially with Thomas. His behavior had been erratic, secretive, and his intense connection to his work at Forrester Creations seemed to be masking something deeper. But Hollis? Hollis was the easygoing, charming man who had been there to listen when she needed a friend. Could he really be involved in anything sinister? "I don't know what you're talking about," Luna said, trying to sound firm. "I think you should leave." Sheila took a step closer, her presence suffocating. "Oh, Luna, you're smart. You know better than to play dumb. You've seen it, haven't you? The way Thomas has been lately, distracted, agitated. And Hollis, don't think his charm isn't hiding secrets of his own. You're in danger, and if you don't make the right choice, it'll be too late." Luna clenched her fists at her sides, trying to muster the courage to stand her ground. "What do you want from me? Why are you telling me this?" Sheila's smile faded, replaced by a steely seriousness that made Luna's blood run cold. "Because you're important to them. Both of them. And that gives you power. Power you don't even realize. But if you don't make a decision soon, I will. And trust me, when I do, it won't be pretty." Luna's mind raced. Was Sheila threatening her to push one of them away? Was she trying to control Thomas and Hollis through her? She had no doubt that Sheila was capable of anything, and the thought of being used as a pawn in her twisted game made Luna's skin crawl. "I'm not going to let you manipulate me," Luna said, her voice shaking but resolute. "You need to leave before I call security." Sheila chuckled, a dark sound that echoed in the otherwise quiet office. "Oh, Luna, you think you can just call security and I'll disappear. I've been playing this game longer than you've been alive. But I'll go for now. Just remember what I said. Time is ticking, and you don't have much of it left." With that, Sheila turned on her heel and walked away, leaving Luna standing there, her heart pounding in her chest. The atmosphere seemed to shift, the air thick with tension long after Sheila had gone. Luna took a shaky breath, trying to steady herself. She needed to figure out what was going on, both with Thomas and Hollis, and fast. That evening, after a long day of trying to focus on work while her mind spun in a million directions, Luna met Hollis at Il Giardino, the upscale restaurant where he worked. He was behind the bar, his smile warm as always, but now Luna couldn't shake the doubts Sheila had planted in her mind. "Hey, you okay?" Hollis asked, noticing her distracted demeanor as she sat down. "I'm fine," Luna lied, forcing a smile. "Just a lot on my mind." Hollis studied her for a moment, his usual carefree expression faltering. "If there's something you need to talk about, you know I'm here, right?" Luna nodded, but her thoughts were racing. Could he be hiding something from her? Could Sheila have been right? Before she could answer, her phone buzzed. It was a text from Thomas. Asterisk, asterisk, we need to talk. It's urgent. Asterisk, asterisk. Luna stared at the message, her heart sinking. Whatever was going on, it was coming to a head. She stood up, her mind made up. She needed answers. "Hollis, I've got to go," she said quickly, grabbing her things. "Luna, wait." Hollis called after her, but she was already out the door, her heart pounding as she rushed to meet Thomas. As she drove through the city, her thoughts swirled. Secrets, threats, and disturbing visits. Nothing was as it seemed anymore. Sheila's ominous words echoed in her mind. Time was running out, and the decision she made next could change everything.